Ever notice how Japanese Pokemon cards just feel better? It's not your imagination, and it's not just better quality. It's the result of a messy corporate divorce, a billion-dollar acquisition, and two completely different philosophies on how to gamble. From the blue core era of the Wizards of the Coast to the vertical integration of modern-day facilities, here is why your English and Japanese cards will never be the same. To understand why Pokemon cards feel different today, we have to go back to the original handshake deal. In 1996, Pokemon was still a Japanese experiment. It hadn't exploded all over the world yet. Media Factory handled publishing and printing inside Japan, but when the franchise exploded, Nintendo needed a way to go global, fast. Instead of building an international manufacturing network from scratch, they licensed the English game to Wizards of the Coast. That's the company behind Magic the Gathering. For the next 7 years, English Pokemon was effectively managed by Wizards of the Coast. They used their own printers, production methods, and a thinner blue core cardstock. This stock uses a layered construction with a literal slice of blue material in the middle to prevent transparency during light testing. It gave early English Pokemon cards their heavier, more papery feel compared to the snappier Japanese cards of the same era. And if you're interested in Pokemon or Magic the Gathering or any other TCGs, this deep dive is brought to you by SideArc. We're a comic book, anime, and card store. We're an all-around geek shop, and our tagline is, pause the main quest, create your side arc. Like a character's side quest, side arc. By 2003, the relationship between Nintendo and Wizards of the Coast had completely collapsed. Nintendo wanted full control over Pokemon, so publishing moved in-house under what would become the Pokemon Company International. The separation was messy. Lawsuits followed, involving trade secret disputes and allegations of employee poaching as Nintendo built out its own international operations. But the biggest long-term effect was manufacturing. Japan kept its established printing ecosystem, while the entire international side had to be rebuilt from scratch. Over time, Western manufacturing became tied to the Millennium Print Group in North Carolina. From that point on, Japanese and international Pokemon cards began evolving in very different directions. Today, Pokemon production operates almost like two parallel systems. On the Japanese side, production involves heavy domestic printing from firms like Topen Inc., and these are companies known for extremely precise commercial and security printing. Japanese cards are often praised for their sharper textures, cleaner centering, because they utilize a thinner purple core stock. This material is more flexible and allows for incredibly deep, intricate fingerprint textures seen on modern Japanese full art cards. The international, or the American side, evolved for a different purpose: scale. For years, Millennium Print Group was just a manufacturing partner, but when the 2020 trading card boom hit, demand surged so aggressively that supply chains broke. In response, the Pokemon Company International acquired Millennium Print Group in 2022. This was a classic move of vertical integration. It's where a company buys its own supplier to gain direct control. While Japan focuses on precision, the US operations is now a global logistics giant, optimized to move billions of cards across dozens of languages. The biggest difference between the two products is the opening experience. Japanese booster boxes are famous for being seeded. This means the packs are inserted into boxes in a structured way that usually guarantees a specific number of hits, like one secret rare per box, for example. In the West, we have total randomization. The machines in the US are built for high-speed shuffling, where every pack is an independent gamble. While it's rumored that Japan's structured pool rates are a direct response to their anti-gacha or their anti-gambling sentiment, it's more of an industry standard. Japan is a culture where transparency and fairness, even in randomized reward settings, are highly valued. Japanese manufacturers use seeded boxes to ensure a consistent experience. In the West, the thrill of a chase and the possibility of a god pact are baked into the randomized philosophy of the factory itself. So why don't they just make them the same? Because at this point, they're running two completely different manufacturing ecosystems built for different goals. The Japanese system, powered by partners like Topen, prioritized precision and presentation. The international system, now under the Pokemon Card International's vertical integration, prioritizes global logistics and the sheer volume required to keep product on shelves worldwide. To fully merge the two would require rebuilding a multi-billion-dollar manufacturing pipeline from the ground up. That split, born during the Wizards of the Coast era, is still shaping every Pokemon pack being opened today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to follow us and leave us a comment telling us what you want us to deep dive into next. And remember, pause the main quest, create your SideArc. We hope you can check out our physical retail store.